Top plays are back, and this is where you shine.
Will this be the year that...
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit down. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. And for Chicago, be our starters. Nearing the midway point of the season here, Brent. What do you expect to see from this matchup tonight?
Well, both of these teams pretty well adjusted by this point, so it will come down tonight to who's going to be better at execution.
And for Chicago, here's Kuzi. Nearing the midway point of the season here, Brent. What do you expect to see from this matchup tonight?
Well, both of these teams pretty
back to
well
Wade.
adjusted
Just
by
5 to
this
shoot.
point, so it will come down tonight to
Putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Duncan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Oh, and a fast break. Here's Robertson. Pass to Jokic. Duncan. And he takes the fantastic lead pass. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Team foul. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
At the line for Chicago.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That free throw, no good.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. Stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That free throw, no good.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation.
He hits the second from the line.
Stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader.
About a minute into this first quarter, the Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Pippen. Free throw, no good. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Wade misses.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Jokic. There's the block. Here's Pippen. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Wade misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. There's the block. He's averaging just around 8 personal foul. Wade misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Golden State. Will Chamberlain, personal foul. At the line for 2. Team foul.
Over Jokic. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Golden State.
And he's good on the second.
At the line for 2.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Can't get the foul. Here's Jordan. Tightly guarded. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And he's good on the second.
Warriors ball.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Golden State. Last time they met in San Francisco.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Robertson cans it with nobody near him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Wade. And it's Jordan with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Robertson. Nails the baby hook.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Lets it fly from 18. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain's got 7. Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Second, the Warriors.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Here's Robertson. He picked up 15 in their last win against Washington.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Duncan, covered by Jordan. A nice shot by Duncan. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And he slams it in one-handed.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Mikan. An 11-point game for him in the win against Washington. Ooh, the pump fake kept the D off balance, gave him room to work.
Hard to argue with that plan. Give Durant the ball. Let him show why he's one of the league's best.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The shot by Kuzi, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Robertson. Jordan inside. No points so far. Chamberlain pulls it in. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Kuzi. Ooh, rejected by Jordan. .125 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Jokic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, just not enough. Jokic playing physical right back and finds the finish.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And it was those effort plays that put them over the top. They were the harder working team. Simple as that.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Substitution on the court.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Hardaway finds Irving. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Warriors ball.
55 seconds left to play in the first. For 3.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For 3, Hardaway. They grab their own miss.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Ball can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Chamberlain. Left side, Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. shoots over Paul, and Irving gets it to go.
Zero hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
The Warriors 17.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
We've got Chris Paul, and it's Wilkins in at the 2. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Paul against Irving. Irving, the pass to Duncan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Back to Paul. Pass to Gilmore. Warriors with the rebound. Duncan's got 4 rebounds now. Irving looking around. Here's Duncan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Dennis Rodman.
Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor, and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Durant, the pass to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Back to Durant. 3-pointer. Big make from KD. Just rising above the defense.
Well, Durant's going to draw defensive attention. He knows it's coming. Everybody knows it's coming. And really, it just doesn't matter.
Inside. Here's Pippen. Guarded by Durant. And the basket by Pippen.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Durant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Jordan. Shot from the wing. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Here's Pippen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Mikan. Yet to see a basket. Here's Robertson. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Ewing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And here's Durant. Kept alive. Rodman. Good on the shot.
Timeout, timeout.
Rodman's got his first points of the game.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Warriors call a timeout.
Jokic is checked in for Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And the three-point contest is one of the highlights of All-Star Weekend. Here are some of the contenders who have a shot to compete in the event.
And perhaps that list changes a little between now and All-Star Weekend, but I would have no problems if those guys end up competing.
He's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And as we continue to count the votes, we'll update you on any changes to the list. No matter who is in it, though, it's going to be fun.
Maybe this is the year we see a perfect score. Who knows? I'll be sure to be locked in on all of All-Star Weekend, especially the three-point contest.
At the line for Chicago.
And both free throws good for Jordan.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kuzi, the pass to Pippen. That shot missing. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Pass to Jordan. A minute 39 left in the second. Mikan passes to Jordan.
Golden State foul.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Portland Trailblazers. And on Thursday, they'll defend the home court against the San Antonio Spurs.
For the Bulls.
And for that game against the Heat, they can't come out too pumped up just because they're facing the top team in the West. If they can minimize mistakes and not give away points, they could come out with a big victory.
Free throw's good. Jordan. So it's both teams making substitutions here, and both free throws good for Jordan. And Irving has got the ball here for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Wade, 6 on the shot clock. Over Jordan. Here's Irving. It's tipped. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Hardaway's checked in for the Warriors.
Golden State ball. Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's Irving. Here's Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
And the dunk by Jokic.
And Jokic long enough to get to that ball and control it.
Hardaway against Jordan. Irving, the pass to Chamberlain. Over Jokic. Chamberlain, no good. Chicago trailing here. And here's Jokic. He's got 5. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Clock at 6. To the paint. And there's Jordan on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And time now for the half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are leading by 4. And that'll...
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Chicago shooting 36% for the game. Not great. On the floor for the Warriors. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors.
Well, Dwayne Wade has taken thousands of shots where he's been challenged, and he's made them just like that.
Nice shot by Durant.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Kuzi, the pass to Duncan. Here's Chamberlain. 9 points in the game. On the wing, Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Wade's gotten his second bucket. Here's Robertson. 6-point game. Pass to Durant. Here's Robertson. Wing shot on the way. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. He's got 6.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Here's Chamberlain, covered by Jokic. They get the rebound. Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Durant. Here's Kuzi. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Chicago calls timeout.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Durant, pass to Wilkins. The 3-ball. Durant's shot is off.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's Wade.
Dwayne Wade has been baiting that hook for years, and he continues to pull defenders with the pump fake.
And he makes a first.
First personal foul. First team.
And so he hits both. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Robertson. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pippen, pass to Kuzi. Here's Wade. Can't connect from short range.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
That one goes in.
No, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. Here's Durant. Blocked.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim. Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. So both teams making some changes here.
Chicago ball.
Here's Wilkins. That one rolls around and rims out.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Pippen. On the wing, Irving. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third. Hardaway, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
To the wing, right side. And again, no good by Chicago. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Puts up a deep three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Dominique Wilkins.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Ewing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Artis Gilmore.
Here's the 2K leaderboard showing us the teams with the best free throw percentage. Second, Chicago.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate.
Shooting for
Whoever they go up
Golden State.
against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Irving's checked in. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Bulls have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jokic. Now Jordan. It's hauled in by Pettit. The Warriors leading. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Irving. That one's good for 2. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Paul looking over the floor. 4 seconds left. Ooh, good D by Irving. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The Warriors. '41.
Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Wade. Here's Chamberlain. Ewing, no good. Chicago shooting 35% so far in this one. And for the Warriors. Here's Mikan. Blocked. In transition, here come the Warriors. No shot by Kuzi, no good.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
Here's Robertson. Jordan, the pass to Jokic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Patrick Ewing.
Just have to stay down on any kind of pump fake. Once Jokic got him up in the air,
Team foul.
he had him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Kuzi, the pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Duncan. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Here's Jordan. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, good D by Irving. The Warriors have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Wade, that's good.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but it feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Robertson. Puts it up. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Here's Durant. Oh, no such thing as a tough shot for KD.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Duncan. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Duncan just too good around the rim. That's a cakewalk for him.
Here's Robertson. Poke loose. Here's Mikan. And rejected. And he gets it back. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. He shoots. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jordan. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Assist goes to...
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Pippen, he's checked in for Wade. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You just got to be careful on defense with Duncan having the ball that close to the basket. So adept at picking up shooting fouls like he did there.
At the line for the Warriors, Tim Duncan. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Been pretty interesting to watch Tim through his career have some struggles from the free throw line and then regain his consistency.
Now here's Jokic. He's guarded closely. The Bulls with another miss. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Durant pulls it in. Well, the Bulls shooting poorly, just 30% so far.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Jokic. To stop the drought. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Here's Duncan, guarded by Durant.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
and they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
Pippen, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Pass to Robertson. Now here's Durant. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. Kuzi with the rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Duncan, the pass to Pippen. Pass to Duncan. Counted.
Tim Duncan.
And the Warriors lead by 20.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this one.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent
That's the
throughout.
end of the game.
They met every
There are so many changes to my team this year, and
And a look at the Knicks earlier on. Check out the focus they've got coming off that bus. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Here on, so with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Johnson is out there with Gary Payton. Then it's Malone. Then it's Robinson. And it's Bird in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, they've got Rajon Rondo. Garnett out there with Yao. Then it's Moncrief. And it's Jones in at the 3. Now, always fun to be here for a Christmas broadcast. There is a certain magic, isn't there, Greg, to these games?
Kevin, it's always special to play on a holiday. It just changes the energy entirely. The crowd, the mood of your fellow players, it's just all better.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
At the line for the Knicks.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Well, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Payton against Moncrief. Takes the 13-footer. Good D by Payton. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now here's Bird. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Drops in the tray.
That's a shot that Payton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
Moncrief dishes to Yao. Malone against Garnett. Pass to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Over Johnson. Knocked away.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Payton kicks to Johnson. Good work defensively by Yao.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Knicks ball.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Rondo. One-on-one here. That good from Moncrief on the assist by Rondo.
Moncrief can do it all. His game is without a hold.
Here's Johnson. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rondo passes Diallo. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. New York with the foul.
Come on, man. How do you even guard Yao Ming? No wonder he draws so many fouls. This dude is skilled and humongous.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here. In court for years, the Lakers have been the premier destination for free agents. Think that's still the case now?
I do. I mean, it's still Los Angeles. The history of the Lakers is one of the premier franchises in the league along with the Celtics. So I think cap room is the driver, though. That's always the great equalizer in this day and age. And I think that helps keep some of the small market teams in the game as well.
Now here's Rondo. Following the miss by Larry Bird, here's Jones, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What you like about Rondo is the elite vision. Wow.
Johnson, the pass to Payton. To the middle, Robinson. Yao with the block. They recover it. Moncrief against Payton. Now here is Moncrief. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass. Just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive board.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. Number 1, the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Inside, Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here's Rondo. Still scoreless. Here's Marbury. Great D that time from Walton. Knicks trailed by 3. Down low. Here's Camby, and the layup falls.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Richmond on the wing. Over Gervin. Richmond no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Frazier. And that's collected by Love.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Rondo passes to Yao. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Marcus Camby.
There are big men. And then there's Yao Ming. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam King. Here's Walton, a fader.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Passes it to Marbury. Love outside. Pass Diallo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Bill Walton.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rondo finds Love. Back to Rondo. Kicks it out to Love. That three off the mark. Frazier outside. The pass to Drexler. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 1.
10. The Knicks. 9.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Robinson is out there at Malone. Then it's Gary Payton, and it's Bird, and it's Johnson in at the point. Robinson, that's good.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Cooper the pass to Anderson, and finished off by Anderson.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Cooper against Johnson. Top of the key, Payton. Kicks to Malone. Fires from way outside. Kept alive by New York. Robinson, the 15-footer, good.
David Robinson.
Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let them know that he is right there.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jones comes in for Richmond, and Cooper drops both of them.
One of the things you like about Cooper is how he sees the floor. This guy is an excellent distributor from the 2-guard spot.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Picking up his second foul here, has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Illegal screen. Los Angeles ball.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Lakers. Moncrief Sid with it. And it's Bird picking him up to the left side wing. Nice D from Malone. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Johnson against Bosch. Here's Robinson. They get it again. Payton the bounce pass. Robinson kicks to Bird. There's the triple. A 3-pointer is right on target. Bird's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Knocks it loose. Here's Moncrief. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton kicks to Robinson. Moncrief against Payton. Takes a 3. The rebound by Cooper. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
They get it back. Here's Moncrief. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, and consistency is the name of the game for Moncrief. Anytime you play him, you're in for a night of all-around basketball.
At the line for 2, Sidney Moncrief.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You know, what makes Moncrief so great, beyond the athleticism, consistency, smarts, toughness, two-way playability, is his amazing strength for a guard.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Love's checked in for Bosch. Garnett comes in for Oakley. And Hero subbed in for Cooper. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Marcus Camby, he's checked in for Robinson. Walton comes in for Moses Malone. Drexler, he's checked in for Payton. And it's Frazier in for Magic Johnson.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
From 12 feet out, and he connects with the jumper.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first, totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
Here's Love. The shot missing. Nice D from Camby. Knicks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Frazier scanning the floor. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
And one of the very best in our league at getting to the line. Walt Frazier just has that great change of pace and aggressive nature. Always playing, though, under control.
Free throw good. Frazier. Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking 2 shots.
And Frazier drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now. Trailing by 4. To Marbury.
2 minutes.
Bounce pass from Garnett. Hero against Drexler. Three-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Garnett against Frazier. Excellent D there from Garnett. Frazier's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Hero passes to Love. Missed inside.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Tipped away. Outside, Jones. And here's Garnett. Scoreless thus far. Out to the right wing. Rocket 2. And it's Marbury missing. The Knicks leading by 6. Irvin with the ball. Jones covering. Gets stolen by Jones. To the paint. Here's Garnett. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for New York. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. And that's collected by Love. Lakers shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Passes to Marbury. He's off on that one. Nice D from Camby. With 1 on the clock, and it's Drexler that time on the assist by Frazier. Drexler's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
24.
Thanks a lot. Here with.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, for the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. And now with the second half.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
It really was one physical half of basketball he played. I mean, he's been battling out there, competing with great desire down low.
They've got Jones. Moncrief is out there with Rondo. Then it's Garnett. And it's Yao in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
Here's Rondo. The Knicks pull it in. 3-pointer, Payton. Malone. It's good on the putback. And the Knicks lead by 10.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Now the pass to Rondo. Floats one up, and the layup is up and in. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
You look at Rondo, he's got a nice touch, but he's adaptable too. I mean, he can change and alter his release point. The floater is one of the many moves that he can go to with confidence.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Shooting for New York.
Shooting 2.
Gary Payton. At the line for 2.
No good on that one.
You know, we don't talk about defense a ton, especially with guards. But Gary Payton, he can change a game with his D.
Richmond, he's checked in for Jones. And the second free throw, good. Here's Rondo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Richmond right side. A little shot fake there, got the D out of position.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Robinson passes to Payton. Shoots over Moncrief. And the Knicks miss again.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Payton passes to Johnson. On the wing, Bird. Dishes it to Payton. Shot clock at 5. Over Moncrief. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 4-second violation.
Los Angeles ball.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, we'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Houston Rockets.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Here's Bosch. Connects in the foul line jumper.
And you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball and he'll find a way to score.
To the inside, Peyton. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. And it's 6 points for Gary Payton.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Bosch dishes to Rondo. Back to Bosch. Malone with the block. Cooper against Payton. Down low. No good. Bosch with some nice D. Lakers trailed by 7. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Johnson. He's putting up 9 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part for what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Robinson. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Larry Bird.
You've asked for it. Here they are. The Laker girls.
Marbury passes to Anderson. Stolen by Camby. To the paint. And slam dunk by Camby.
When it comes to distributing the ball, nobody does it better than Magic. When one of his guys has a clean look, the ball is there quickly and on target.
Back to Hero. It's tipped and stolen by Payton. Here's Drexler. Here's Camby. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Malone's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. And he also has a real nose for the ball.
Oakley kicks to Hero. Fires from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. Strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
5 on the clock. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Oakley.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket for Richmond.
Boy, Mitch Richmond, a great shooter from outside the arc. Really measures those shots well.
Johnson outside. Payton finds Johnson. Back to Payton. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. A guy with Marbury's vision is not going to miss that one. Sending it right over the top to the shooter.
Drexler scanning the floor. "12 seconds left in the third quarter. The dish to Payton. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Payton's got 6 in the quarter.
The shot from Payton right now, so pure.
Oh, he gets it to go! Wow!
It counts! A bomb at the buzzer. How about that? Unreal. Whips this crowd into a frenzy right at the stroke of halftime.
And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Once you get the ball It's easy offense. Keep cutting. Cut. You got to do more than one thing. Keep working the game. Work the game.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Malone sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now.
That's his first.
Bird is out there with Walton. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Frazier. And it's Gervin in at the 2-guard spot.
There's a little bit of bully ball in Rondo's game. You don't normally see that in a 6'1 guard, but Rajon, he's not afraid of anybody.
Rajon Rondo.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Here's Moncrief, and Walton sends it back. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
Out of bounds. Lakers ball.
Rondo finds Jones. Back to Rondo. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. Pulls it from the elbow.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting. Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bird. Frazier outside. Gervin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Hey, Gervin is slight of build, but he's not afraid of a little contact. Doesn't mind getting bumped while shooting. He looks at it as easy money.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And both free throws good for Gervin.
Known as the Iceman, there is not a better moniker for a guy than George Gervin's Iceman, Mr. Cool bucket getter nickname. An incredibly crafty scoring swingman.
Frazier the pass to Gervin. Frazier against Rondo. And here's Bird from the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Garnett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Rondo. Over Gervin. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Knicks leading by 5. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Garnett. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. On the wing, Bird. From outside the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's his first personal foul.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
At the line for the Knicks, Larry.
And he hits the first of 3.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Bosch is checked in, and he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Timeout called the Lakers.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Get on your feet, make some noise. It's
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, Coach Darvin Ham talked to his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Garnett. Tries again, and Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Shot to stop the run, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And Moncrief shoots a really high percentage because he takes good shots. Very selective with the shots he takes.
And Walton throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Bosch dishes to Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Moncrief. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball. I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Jones kicks to Rondo. To the middle. Walton with the steal. They're running. Moving it up. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Frazier.
The assist from
Frazier's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Lakers trailed by 12. Here's Rondo. He feeds it to Jones. That one, no good. Bird with some nice D. It's stolen by Jones. Back to Rondo. .135 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Bird. And that one's good by Bosch.
If anybody can get the ball where it needs to go, it's Rajon Rondo.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're in front by 10. 125 left in the 4th quarter.
All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Bird.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. You know, he's had it open and he's taken it.
Coming into this game, he had been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. Payton passes to Robinson.
You know, on offense, Robinson is not shy about asserting himself and creating contact, looking for it to draw fouls.
His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Knicks, David Robinson.
And so he hits both. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. A 12-point game.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Knicks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Lakers.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Larry Bird.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
At the line for Los Angeles, Bobby Jones.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, the work ethic of Jones, very admirable. When he's on the court, he's giving you everything he has.
And so Jones nails both of them. New York with the ball. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Frazier to Gervin. "16 seconds left in the fourth. The shot comes out. Good D by Jones. Pass to Yao. A 3-ball. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Now, I know fans are excited to get into my team, start collecting their favorite cards, but one of the biggest changes this year is the player market. How is this going to change my team?
I mean, the player market is a foundational change to my team. Almost every player card in the game will be listed in
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. The location for the Lakers. For the Bulls, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights set high as the year rolls on. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. And for Chicago, well, Grant, when you look at these teams, both very scrappy. They're really getting after it on defense right now.
And I love it. I mean, it's actually really refreshing to see. Being that the league has shifted more to, so you know I like that. It's going to be fun.
Durant finds Jokic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Nikola Jokic.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league. earned his spot as the main guy. And Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers. No debate there. He got hammered.
Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles.
No good on that one.
Sidney Moncrief. Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Jordan. Pass to Durant. Here's Robertson. Shoots over Rondo. Robertson's shot is off. Here's Moncrief. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Inside. Here's Jokic. And the layup is good.
Selfless play by Durant, not trying to do everything by himself out there.
Outside, Rondo. Pass to Yao. Here's Garnett. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's Robertson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Moncrief, the pass to Yao. Now here's Rondo. Guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Here's Moncrief. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Pass to Durant. Out left to the wing. With a step back. It's hauled in by Garnett. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And here's Rondo. To the middle. That one no good. Some solid defense from Jordan.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Moncrief. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. And here's a look at the shooting guards who have collected the most assists during the last month. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Robertson's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
A nice shot by Moncrief.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Robertson. Jokic in the post. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Sinks it from distance. Jordan's got 5 points. The Lakers trail. The Lakers call timeout. And now we're getting into the thick of the NBA season, Smitty. When you gaze around the league, what do you look for to say this team's for real?
For me, BA, to win a championship, your defense has to be in the top 5. Also, it's hard to win it all your first time in the playoffs. Past experience is generally necessary to contend.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The fader. The shot by Richmond, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pass to Love. Over to the left wing. Bosch, the pass to Hero. Clock at 4. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Richmond to halt the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
A great shooter, but you forget that Hero's a crafty playmaker as well.
Jordan against Hero. Jordan, the pass to Gilmore. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And Bosch gets it to go. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Rodman. Back to Paul. Here's Gilmore. And it's Marbury with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. To the left side wing. Again, the Lakers score.
I think he catches him off guard with the spin move right there.
Chicago leading. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Paul with it. No points yet. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one drops.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's
with the score, the Bulls 20. The Lakers 12.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And for Los Angeles, the Lakers shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Garnett. And it's Mikan with a rebound.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Cooper. Here's Garnett. And the layup is good off the glass. Garnett's got his second basket of the game.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Durant. And here's Jokic. From deep, Jordan. It's hauled in by Garnett.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Moncrief, covered by Jokic. Moncrief, no good. And the Bulls shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Robertson. It's deflected. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Garnett. From the high post, he drills it.
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett's gotten his third basket of the night for Chicago. They've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. The kick to Durant. Here's Mikan. He's scoreless. Pass to Jokic. Here's Robertson. A deep 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, the Bulls.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Back to Rondo. Here's Moncrief. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Moncrief's got 6.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
To stop the drought, it's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jones. A nice shot by Oakley. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Timeout called, the Bulls. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Robertson's shot is off.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, BA, that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Jokic. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Oakley, the pass to Jones. Here's Oakley, guarded by Durant. Here's Oakley. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Durant. Rebound, the Lakers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
First personal foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Durant. Love is checked in for the Lakers. Hero comes in for Rondo.
Shooting for Los Angeles. Yao Ming.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Paul. Pass to Antetokounmpo. With the fadeaway. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket.
Court vision is Paul's superpower. He sees everything on the court.
Outside Jones. And there's a minute 45 left in the half. Yao shot is off.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Gilmore's shot is good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Down low. Here's Marbury. Uses the glass that time. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 5. Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Gilmore. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Last season, they just couldn't find a winning strategy against this squad.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
Marbury, the pass to Bosch. 29 seconds left in the first half. Not going to go that time. Well, Chicago's shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Paul. Over Love. Paul shot is off.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Pass to Marbury. And again, the Lakers, no good. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
That's the end of the first.
The Lakers on top, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
28. The Lakers.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The Lakers had some issues in the first quarter. They wasted no time putting themselves in a difficult situation, having some issues at both ends of the floor, and falling behind by 8 points. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Garnett. To the paint. Stolen! And for the Lakers, here's Robertson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist.
Oscar Robertson.
Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Yao. Banked it in off the glass. Yao's got 5 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to Durant. Here's Mikan. Shots blocked.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And he gets the bucket. And now a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Really admire the fact that Rondo is not afraid to go down there in the paint from time to time.
Here's Robertson. Check by Rondo. Pass to Gilmore. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jordan. The ball's knocked loose. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, Rondo. Here's Moncrief. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. Rondo passes to Yao. It's blocked. Now Jordan. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Garnett. Deflected. Here's Robertson. Checked by Rondo. Pass to Jordan. Now Durant. Cashes in the 12-footer.
Come on, KD in the mid-range. Easy money.
The Lakers in the lead. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Moncrief. And that one's long. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Out to the right wing. Here's Robertson. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Garnett passes to Moncrief. Inside. Here's Robertson. For the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 6.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Timeout called for the Lakers.
Nikola Jokic checked in for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Durant. The Lakers trail. Here's Marbury.
Big round of applause for
He's averaging almost 5 points a game.
Okay, nice crossover, but it means nothing if you can't complete the shot. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Marbury, the pass to Anderson. Great D that time from Jokic. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
Lakers foul. Kevin Garnett. First personal foul. First team foul.
Down low. Here's Rodman.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Rebounded by the Lakers.
Dennis Rodman.
Garnett's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the middle. Here's Cooper, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Garnett.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Another shot.
2 minutes.
And it's Chicago with a board. They've led by as many as 11. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up.
Personal foul.
On Saturday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Orlando Magic.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
The Lakers making a switch here. Both good from the line that time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Marbury. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marbury's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Wilkins. And there it is for him. Wilkins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Garnett. Great D that time from Jokic. Chicago with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Ball passes to Rodman. Antetokounmpo, right side. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Cooper. The free throw drops for Jokic.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Richmond pass to Hero. The shot's good.
Tyler Hero.
Hero's got his first 2 points.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Chicago, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
45.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Chicago lovable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Jordan, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Robertson. Lets it go from 11. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And for the Lakers, Richmond with the bucket.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Chicago leading.
Rajon Rondo.
Antetokounmpo surveys. The rebound by Bosch.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Jordan. Out to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And here's Love. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Rondo. Got a hand on it. Here's Robertson. The bank shot, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Bosch. Antetokounmpo, right. Durant finishes off the lob.
And the reach of KD, no need to be pinpointed with that alley-oop. He can just about touch the rafters.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Darvin Ham had some words for his team over the break. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Pass to And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Oscar Robertson.
And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead. And the Lakers shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Lets it go from 14. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Mikan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Anderson.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Pass to Jordan. With the second effort. And Robertson gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Mikan, and it's good for 2.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Now here's Rondo. Here's Yao. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Takes a 13-footer, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Clock at 6. Left side Jones. Here's Moncrief. No good. The dry spell continues. Durant, the pass to Mikan. Here's Robertson. Pass to Durant. And in deciding against lowering the minimum age for the NBA draft, Grant, do you think it's fair to 17 and 18-year-olds who want to go pro?
You know, B.A., I do think it's fair. I mean, there are other avenues in today's basketball environment where compensation for these guys is possible. You have the overseas route. You have the G League Ignite. And, of course, now colleges have the NIL, so that's huge.
And the Bulls call time here.
Timeout for the Bulls.
They're up by 16.
Substitution on the court.
1:09 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Back to Paul. Pass to Gilmore. Tries it from 19. Rebound, the Lakers.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Oakley, the pass to Hero. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about...
So let's talk on the court. There's a new mode in my team this year, salary cap. Tell us more about that.
So the way this works is that you get a salary cap, and you have to build a lineup underneath that cap. Every card in my team is going to get a salary that you can just...
Your starting point.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Here we go. They've got Mourning. West is out there with Bryant. Then there's Carter. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Chamberlain is out there with Duncan. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Pippen. And it's Kuzi in at point. Now, here's Chamberlain. And no good, trying to use the glass. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, we know both these teams, Greg, are loaded on offense. You've been on some high-octane offenses yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, my college team was stacked from an offensive standpoint and incredibly fun to play on a team like that. Cannot, though, forget about the defense.
Now, here is Mourning. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for San
RJ,
Antonio.
the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras and not much really before and not much really after.
Kuzi passes to Pippen. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Carter outside. 5 to shoot. Over Pippen. The shot's good from Carter.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Carter. Here's Kuzi. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The shot from 20 feet away. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Wade can't hit. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against Portland.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Duncan trying to break loose. Wade, good.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now, here is Morning. Back to Bryant. Here's Carter. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
They pass to Kuzi. Duncan against Morning. And it's Morning with the rebound. Morning's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. West passes to Bryant. Now West. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
The Warriors trail. Kuzi passes to Wade. There's the dish to Chamberlain. Just 5 on the clock. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Kuzi. Pippen outside. Chamberlain, the pass to Kuzi. Pass to Pippen. Over Carter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Spurs have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And here is West. He has yet to score. And there's the drive. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Clearly a foul.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Hard not to be impressed by Dwayne Wade's natural ability as a scorer. I mean, he works hard, no doubt, but this guy just has a gift for finding his shots.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And San Antonio shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Now here's Hayes. D right on him. Can they get it? Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Wade passes to Ewing. Second shot opportunity. Rebound San Antonio.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Hardaway's checked in for Dwayne Wade.
San Antonio ball.
Here's Hayes. From about 19 feet, Parker's shot is off. And it's the Warriors' ball. They trail by 1. Irving kicks to Irving. Outside Hardaway. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game.
At the end of the
Warriors lead by 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
10. The Spurs, 8.
Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stance-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. They've got Howard. Owen is out there with Parker. Then there's Havlicek. And it's Sampson in at the 4 slot. Pass to Ewing. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive verdict.
Hardaway with it. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Hardaway.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Parker dishes to Mullen. Right wing, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Golden State basketball.
Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. Number 5, the Warriors.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Ewing. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Irving.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Bryant looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Duncan. Parker against Irving. Golden State moving the ball around. Launches it. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Great, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted. And now look at Tim Duncan, some stats on him. His last 10 games, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. The first free throw is good. And the Warriors making a change here. Chamberlain checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. West is checked in for Parker. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Golden State with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Pippen. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Howard. Here's Bryant. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Kobe's got his second basket of the game.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Outside for Pippen. Back to Hardaway. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Count the basket. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up. And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Irving passes to Chamberlain. Hardaway against Bryant. Now, here is Irving. He's got 5 over West. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Over Irving. No good. That would have tied it.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Here's Chamberlain. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Bryant will bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2. Carter kicks to Kobe. From the baseline. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Kobe's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Pippen, the pass to Hardaway. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway's got 6 points.
Just a smooth operator from distance. A little bit tighter to him next time, I bet.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
Checked in for Chamberlain. Irving comes in for Pippen. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Hardaway. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And guys, it's crazy. He really was a late bloomer. You know, Irving didn't have the big-time amateur career you hear about with some stars, but boy, he's more than made up for it.
And he can't get the first one.
At the line for the Dubs, Julius Irving.
He hits the second from the line. Spurs trailed by 4. West kicks to Havlicek. Irving against Mullen. Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Ewing. Golden State's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Wade passes to Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Irving against West. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Mullen.
The assist.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. The feed to Wade. Count it. Wade's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Irving against West. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Off on the layup.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors ahead, leading by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
27.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
You have to recognize their bench play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Duncan out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Kuzi in at the 1.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Bounce pass Pippen. Pass to Kuzi. Lob pass to Duncan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Out of bounds.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at San Antonio. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, Golden State tied up with them.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Mourning against Duncan. Ball's knocked loose. Mourning kicks it to West. Shot clock at 5. Hyatt the pass to Mourning. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wade surveying the D. The pass to Pippen. Here's Kuzi. He's guarded by Mourning. No good from Duncan.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Kuzi. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Wade. Chamberlain down low. Abdul-Jabbar covering.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Outside Pippen. Duncan outside. to Pippen. He kicks to Wade. Here's Duncan. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Mourning's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Fans, give it up.
And the Spurs with some changes. Mullins checked in for Carter, and it's Havlicek in for Bryant.
Dub Nation, I need you to make some noise for your Warriors Junior.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. Here's Hayes. Still yet to score. Here's Havlicek. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
Golden State foul.
Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
Bucket is good. Hardaway's got 8.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Parker kicks to Hayes. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Hardaway. He's got 8. Pass to Ewing. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Here now the league's highest scoring teams the past 10 games. What a stretch it has been for these guys. Number 5, the Spurs.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
And that one misses.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for Irving. Warriors leading by 9. Passes it to Irving. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Hit it. Can't connect from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Pippen against Havlicek. Pass to Howard. With the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away. And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And here is Parker. No dice from the high post. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Warriors lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page, woo.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Carter is out there with Mourning. Then there's West. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bryant in at the two-guard spot. It's West with the drive. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Irving. Warriors leading by 9. And the pass to Kuzi. Back to Irving. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
West dishes to Mourning. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Mourning can't make it work. Golden State's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Kuzi. Misses the 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
No good from Irving. Spurs trailed by 11. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Back to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
West with the ball. The offensive rebound. Abdul-Jabbar kicks it to West. A second chance effort. Dishes to Mourning. Makes it off the glass.
Alonzo Mourning.
Mourning's got his first bucket in this one.
Assist goes to.
And how about the strength from Mourning, powering through the contact and converting there.
He lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Hyatt the pass to Mourning. Knocked loose. Stolen by Duncan. Here's Wade. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Mourning. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. Warriors leading by 11. Kuzi passes to Duncan. Over Carter. Good on the 13-footer.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that role. They've got to tighten it up.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tim Duncan.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told them, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. Let's see if they listen, guys.
Thank you, David. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Chamberlain, no good. Spurs trailed by 13. Rest outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Chamberlain. Bank shot, no good. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Kuz, defended by West. Passes it to Wade. Shoots over Kobe. No good from Wade. The Spurs shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. From range, Kobe drills it.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Kuz. Feeds away. Wade gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 12.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Duncan.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors. Kuzi.
First one falls for him.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent. Superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
Here's Parker. Ewing gets the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Here's Kuzi. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
But how else can players compete this year in my team?
Triple Threat Online Co-op is back. You pick your favorite NBA player card. You jump onto the Triple Threat Courts Games of 21 just like the park, but you're using my team cards.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. And for the Warriors, the second game of a back-to-back here tonight. Brent, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up and the league listened.
A shot by Kuzi, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. Here's Bryant. It's rebounded by Wade. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Pippen. Floats one, and he gets it to go.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now the Warriors with it. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible, Brent.
What a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Yeah, sure, Timmy had a chance to take the shot, but he's so skilled at hitting the wide open teammate there. Gorgeous pass.
Pass to Mourning. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Carter. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. On the wing, Wade fires the three. Rebounded by West.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Tipped. Outside Carter to the left wing. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen goes back up. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Bryant inside. 9 points in his last outing. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pippen. Here's Chamberlain. To the paint. Here's Duncan. Rebounded by Mourning.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's West. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Wade drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Incredible display of Dwayne Wade still having explosive athleticism.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
Warriors foul.
And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. San Antonio in second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
The line for the Spurs, John Havlicek.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Hardaway, the pass to Irving. No good from outside.
But he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Howard inside. It's hauled in by Pettit.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Irving powers it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. That shot's good by Parker.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outside Irving. There's the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Pass to Mullen. Now here's Howard. Here's Hayes. And there's the rejection. And they'll keep possession, and they get it back. Irving against Parker. Let's go with a three. Howard grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
Lets it go for 14. Rebound San Antonio. Howard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Havlicek. Unable to get that one. Irving fires from way outside. That shot no good. And that does it for the first quarter.
At the end of
the Warriors on top, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
16. The Spurs 12.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
They've got Kyrie Irving, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. 5 on the clock. Pass to Carter. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Wade. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Wade is a very consistent performer from the foul line. This is why you always avoid fouling him if you can.
Pass to Bryant. Down low. Here's Sampson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Out of bounds. San Antonio ball.
Here's Bryant. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Ewing. Here's Pippen. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's West, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. The Warriors leading. Wade, the pass to Kuzi. Here's Chamberlain. Here's Wade. The shot from the low post is good. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
Right there, finishing through contact. Dwayne Wade finds a way to muscle that one in.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. You take a look at Bryant, cracking the top 5 in the NBA with his passing ability.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Carter. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
So it's the Warriors now. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. On the wing, Wade, covered by Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. Offensive board. Chamberlain. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Kuzi inside. Here's Duncan. And it's rejected. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Here's Wade. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to West. Pulls up on the wing, and the shot goes. West has gotten 4 this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Got a hand on it. The second effort.
And Duncan just times that one perfectly. The shooter should never attempt those kind of shots with Timmy roaming the rim.
Here's Wade, covered by Bryant. Rebounded by Mourning.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Here's West. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Got it from about 16 feet. Wade's got 11 points.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with.
Ooh. Pass to Bryant. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Wade.
2 minutes.
No good. Excellent D there from Bryant. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Carter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
When you make the most of second chance opportunities and you're in there and active, boy, that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Howard's checked in for San Antonio. Parker comes in for Bryant. Irving looking around. Very pretty alley-oop.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Here's Carter. Off the left rim and out. The Warriors have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Parker against Hardaway. Pass to Wade. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Mourning. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Now here's Hardaway. Still without a bucket. They get it back. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Mourning. Parker outside. Here's West. The 3 is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what you think?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possession or taking bad shots. That's a testament to their patience, their discipline. They're focusing on playing intelligent basketball.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, the low turnovers really stood out to me. They didn't get loose with it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 3. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Carter in at the 3. Carter inside. Kicks it out to Parker. To the middle.
Blocked! This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Pippen. He's checked by Carter. And the basket by Pippen. Spurs shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Parker passes to Bryant. Carter from outside. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Parker. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Bob.
And he drops the first. Irving's checked in for Wade. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Count it. Good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. It's deflected, and he recovers it. They retain possession. Chamberlain, no good.
hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pippen, pass to Irving. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Bryant, here we go. Pass to Carter. Uncovered. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Golden State calls timeout.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum, have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Warriors, they're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And of course the San Antonio Spurs, a game back.
Right now for the Spurs, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Spurs have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
No problems knocking that one down.
Assisted by.
Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Chamberlain. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Spurs have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Bryant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Kuzi, the pass to Chamberlain. And he jams it home with authority. And he's now got the double-double.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second-chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
A nice shot by Mullen. The Warriors leading.
2 minutes.
Now here's Irving.
2 minutes.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Pippen. The baseline J is on the way. And Bryant pulls it down. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Irving. It's tipped. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Pass to Mullen. Here's Havlicek. He's guarded by Irving. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. Yep, that one goes. And the Spurs lead by 1. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
Warriors 15.
Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
left side, Hardaway. Pass to Ewing. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earned his coach's appreciation. And here's Bryant outside. Knocks down the long J. Bryant's got 5.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Here's Hardaway. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Jerry West. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Penny Hardaway.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Carter's checked in. Hardaway hits them both. "27 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Hayes. Here's Mullen. Knocked away. Irving against Carter. And it's Irving missing. And here's Howard with 1 on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks it. He's got 10. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Your Warriors. 41. The Spurs. 43.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Here we go.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Irving in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors 5. 5 to shoot. And the finish by Irving.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Howard inside. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Howard's gone just 1 of 5 from the floor. Outside Irving. Down low. Ewing. Oh, rejected by Howard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Out of bounds. Golden State basketball. Substitution on the court.
Shot clock at 6. Duncan, the pass to Hardaway.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Carter inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Irving. Here's Ewing. Uses the glass on the layup. Ewing's gotten 4 this quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out, they're getting up extra shots. It could be a difference maker in the result.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Shoot 2.
At the line for the Spurs, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Howard.
Hard to deny many of the skills that Dwight Howard brings to the floor on a nightly basis. Not just a force on defense, but has those nights on offense where he can be imposing as well.
Bryant, he's checked in for Carter. No good on the second free throw.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Kuzi, the pass to Pippen. They get the rebound. And is blocked. Bryant against Irving. Pass to West. From the elbow. It's rebounded by Golden State. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pippen, pass to Duncan. Here's Chamberlain. Deflected. Bryant against Irving. Here's West. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And the Spurs making a change here.
Warriors basketball. Spurs sub.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Timeout Warriors.
Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from Coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Kuzi. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Havlicek. Pass to Bryant. Here's Mourning. Blocked! And he gets it back to tie it up. Bryant, no good. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Kuzi. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Wade's checked in.
Warriors ball. Coming onto the floor for your Warriors. Dwayne Wade.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Everything falling for Wade right now. It's got to be in his team's best interest to keep finding him.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second chance points.
Warriors 16.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. And just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Pass to Bryant. And he can't bank that one in.
Probably better off passing on that shot with him all in his face.
Yeah, that's one where you hope if he gets in there the next time, he makes a different choice.
A nice shot by Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan's still making a living by absorbing that kind of contact and able to still score.
Up top, Bryant. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Wade. Over Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. San Antonio trailing here. To the paint. And there's the rejection. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. A minute 22 left in the fourth.
And that's really solid defense from Wade there. He wasn't going to give the offense any room.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And the Spurs shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's West. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar off with the layup. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
The law, very well done.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Warriors foul. Dwayne Wade. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio.
Shoot two.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance. It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Duncan, no good. again, it's the Spurs ball. 7-point differential to the right side. Parker passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Hayes for three. No good that time. And so the Warriors take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
We appreciate every